And there is a big old tank for Soaz. It's going to be the Nautilus.
It was the one tank I didn't read off, but it's a pushing lane for Soaz up against Faxi, so at least maintaining some presence on the top side as well. Corki able to kind of shove Ryze in for a little while in this matchup. So interesting setup for Fnatic on the bot side, giving away so much presence. ROCCAT are likely to push in for first tower and then look to go from there.
Question for ROCCAT always has to be the execution. Will they be able to do it? We haven't criticized their drafting too heavily. Fnatic have been the more creative ones, but this is a little bit more standard. The Soraka notwithstanding. We'll see if they can get it done as well, but they don't have a lot of pressure early on. Gonna need some time there. ROCCAT, they can push in. They might be able to get themselves off to a flying start.
I mean, a lot of the Korean AD carries were playing Ezreal when the top tier AD carries were banned, but haven't seen it too much more recently. Caps jumps away.
Oh, Maxlor's right on top of him, and Betsy's right there as well. First blood, flashes, and exhaust burned. But at the end of the day, ROCCAT come up with the gold.
In snowballing. Now you've got a Ryze that's got one kill, has the tier at 3.5 minutes in already. So good start for ROCCAT.
Yeah, Amazing looking to be heading up towards this top side. See if Faxi pushes out a little too far forward. Definitely kudos to ROCCAT so far, though. It's the first time Betsy's been able to pick up first blood. Worked out for him. Uh-oh, though. Amazing's coming towards Foxy. The anchor's on. He's going to have to burn his flash this time. Soaz has still got his. Amazing still got his. I only see this one going one way. Flash forward, and Amazing finishes the kill.
Yeah, Soaz flashing forward just to try and get that kill, but Ivan comes up top, says, no, I want my redemption a little faster.
Not got any items just yet, and Betsy has the Tiri stacking in. You can see Kha'Zix incoming. Oh, flashbacks from last time. Flashing forward, there's a shield on. Is enough damage? He just might get away from this one. Maxlor being blocked by Amazing. What a bro move from the Ivern.
Yeah, important block from Amazing. Gets Caps out of there. Betsy doesn't pick up anything from the exchange. Actually loses his exhaust. The one thing they did get, though, is Cap's flash. So as drifting down. Betsy stuck around.
Oh, no, and in comes the Nautilus. Betsy did manage to take down Amazing, and Soaz has done a 180. But I like what Fnatic are doing here, securing the vision around the dragon, because it is an Infernal Drake. It's spawning in 10 seconds. ROCCAT have the map advantage. Fnatic are actually going to back on this with Amazing going out. And they're going to Realm Warp behind Caps to see if they can finish him off. That's a quick flash, but they follow him right over the wall, completely isolated, and Maxlor gets his first kill of the game.
Despite the vision advantage, level 11 Betsy says, hey, let's Realm Warp up behind Caps. He doesn't have the package, can't really get away. Good kill, great dragon for ROCCAT.
But that was the decision-making from ROCCAT that we've been kind of waiting for, to see them make the jump when they have the advantage, and it just paid off so well for them.
Once Caps can pick it up next.
What a swing.
Lane is where Betsy's going.
What a swing from game number 1 for Fnatic, and now it's Soaz who's in some trouble. Amazing was trying to help out. He did get the root stun onto Betsy, but with 3-on-1, Soaz is going nowhere, and Betsy picks up kill number 3 on the Rise. Want to make a play, but Caps had to get out of a bad situation. Yeah. He still doesn't have his Trinity Force, and he might not live here.
Again.
Oh no, and Maxlor doesn't even need it. He's going to hop and flash forward, and Betsy looks to finish this off. I've seen this game before, and it's going one way. Betsy with a rampage at 17:30.
You can see the call is to back away. The Soraka is benefiting Fnatic fairly heavily here, because what's happening is the Po clan Soraka heals it up, and ROCCAT, it's not an all-in fight yet.
Oh, they blow through a did. And now the depth charge is coming. Yarden takes a lot, so as flashing forward. The moment of poor positioning punishes ROCCAT. And it's 2 kills like that for Caps, and now it's ROCCAT that lose their mid tower. This one out, but no, it ends up being a teleport trade.
Double TP when there's actually no real fight to speak about. ROCCAT, oh, they caught it again.
It's gonna go down this time. Oh, they belted through his health bar. Yarden gets knocked up, and ROCCAT are only 4 members strong. Maxlor jumps in, but wishes he hadn't. He's all the way out. Foxy has a huge health bar and a hell of a lot of shields, and he's absorbing it. But Jesus makes a wish for his team to win the fight, and they might just be able to do it now. Foxy's caught. The anchor comes in, and Caps is on a killing spree.
Oh, Fnatic just too tanky, too much healing from Jez's, and ROCCAT, despite Betsy just unloading spell after spell onto Soaz, he didn't even get through the health bar because Jez's was untouched. The health bars just replenished the entire fight through, and Fnatic have turned the game around.
Betsy's caught, and now Soaz is on top of him again. Let's see if he can get out. He hasn't been shut down this game. The redemption is there. Caps is dodging out the damage from the piercing arrow of Yarn, and meanwhile, the tower is felled in mid.
He got tier, actually. Sorry. It's moved to the
But
end of the line. Oh, fight started.
There we go. Soaz, amazing, tanking up all on the front. The Chains of Corruption are going to lock up Soaz for just a second. Amazing backs out. Daisy absorbing all the damage as Foxy continues to go in, but the redemption is just in time to keep Fnatic healthy. ROCCAT not so lucky there, and MaxLore is stopped up, but Fnatic have already decided to disengage from this.
Yeah, disengage. You can see Fnatic just too difficult to kill. They're going to go for that.
Yeah, this is where it starts to get real good for Fnatic because they're able to just walk into the Dragon Pit with the Infernal there. Only Foxy able to respond, and you cannot outsmite if you don't have it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
They have
Caps has been caught a little, but it's only Foxy here.
Okay, hold on a second. The Realm Warp's coming amazing.
Coming.
Immediately, they do have to respect that because Wadid and Betsy were there, and now Foxy jumps over and follows Caps. It's a shutdown from MaxLore. That's going to embolden ROCCAT for a moment.
Build, and just the first auto attack or Q that hits you does insane damage because, of course, after you've not been spotted for a while, that first attack
Ooh, it's going down quick.
deals a lot. That is going down quick.
Betsy's in there. Get him, Betsy. Oh, no. Gone down. Okay, they peeled off the Baron. See if they can get the damage they need. The redemption from ROCCAT's side now is keeping them healthy, but the Baron is still doing damage to Yarden in the back, and the Wish comes in to keep Fnatic. The shields, the heals, they're everywhere, but Jazz is taken out by MaxLore. He's got the reset, but he's a little too low. He doesn't want to take this one. Betsy on the front line, forcing the package Valk away from Caps. ROCCAT do not secure the Baron, but they do secure Jazz's.
Yeah, they secure the Soraka, which means they can kind of reset this fight a little bit.
Realm Warp
coming through.
Oh, amazing. He's going to have to walk away right into the red pit, but MaxLore coming out of the brushes on top of him. Amazing. Has got nowhere to go. Yarden with the kill.
And now they can look for it.
Oh,
Here
Betsy,
we go.
no!
Oh, Betsy.
Shut down, and they don't even blast cone into the pit.
Oh, ROCCAT were a lot more focused on the gymnastics to get into the Baron pit with 4 members and just let Betsy out on his own die. Betsy died with exhaust and flash there.
That was real burst. I mean, Caps is hanging around here. This is blind, and there's no vision. He throws down the Foss Bomb. I mean, they've got Smite available, no problem. It's going to go down. MaxLore's there. That looked a little close for a second, I know, but once again, the Smite advantage is always enough, and now Soaz is going to get caught as he tried to sniff it out. It looked a little rough there. MaxLore jumping in, tasting the fear of Amazing, and they're moving real quick onto him. Daisy, though, is going to deter. Piercing arrow comes in. MaxLore taking a lot of jump damage in the redemption. He gets out. Reckless is caught and sniped down by Yarden. That looked like it could have gone either way, but ROCCAT come away with the kill.
Oh,
Anchor, gonna land on it again. Okay, and sends the depth charge. Yarden walking away. Foxy is in the middle now. See if they can get the catch on as the Maelstrom was not nearly vengeful enough, and meanwhile, Betsy's up top.
And you can see without Reckless alive, there's just not enough damage. Caps wasn't in the fight, so you've got a Soraka, an Ivan, and an Nautilus.
On to Reckless. 34 minutes into this game, ROCCAT back in the driver's seat, and just in time for another Infernal Dragon to hit the Rift. They could definitely use that extra 8% AD and AP. They've got the scaling already in their favor.
And this is where some of these Ocean Drakes as well help, is in between the fights.
That's amazing. Just ignoring Daisy for now. They take him out. Yarden is on a rampage right now, and Foxy is just pushing Reckless and Jez is away. The super minions, or rather the Baron empowered minions, are marching into Fnatic's base right now. And even with the True Shot Barrage, they can't clear through him. Foxy's going to jump onto Soaz, see if they can melt through him. The redemption is there. Caps has a package to deliver, but it's hostile territory. I don't think he wants to go in there.
It's 4v5. Reckless loses half of his health before it's given back to him from Jesse. So ROCCAT pull back for the Dragon. It's the last Elemental Drake of the game. That fight where Caps and Reckless just get insane damage down. Betsy's going to the back line.
They've caught Soaz, and the Realm Warp was just a fake out. They turn for him as he flashes back into the team, ignoring the Betsy, ignoring the Daisy, excuse me. But now they'll take it down, and Fnatic have gotten out with their lives. Flashes and flashes burned left and right. ROCCAT have forced Fnatic to back away yet again.
And look at how much was used. Wish was used, Flash from Reckless's ultimate. Yes, these are some fairly shorter cooldowns, but a lot of ultimates used right as the Baron spawns. And it means that Fnatic don't have too many options. Soaz is coming back into the fight, but they don't have vision control over this Baron. ROCCAT kiting back down, looking to re-engage.
They will not commit to the Baron while Fnatic are still 5 men strong. Foxy's caught up.
Ash to get into that fight. ROCCAT are going to try and just rush this down because of the redemption. I say rush, they didn't start it
They were
yet.
hesitating, but now they're on it.
Checking for wards was what they were looking for.
They've got
Fnatic
it.
believe the ROCCAT have backed away, or at least just don't want to try and take the Baron. Fnatic with no answer to ROCCAT's Baron attempt. They had no real summoner ability, no real ultimates available to contend with that, and they back away. Full health, maybe you would have jumped in. Maxwell's gone.
Oh, he's on top of Caps, but Caps is immediately going to Valk away from that. Still, they might get this next inhibitor turret, and it's gone down. The inhibitor is once again open up top this time. Fnatic trying to hold on, but they can't do it in 2 lanes. So one's gone down mid, the other's going to go down top. ROCCAT making great power plays. They didn't have to kill anyone to do it.
Yeah, carefully ROCCAT pushing in, making sure the poke lands first, getting Fnatic low, using some of their abilities to keep Fnatic down.
How to try and clear themselves into the last part of the base, but Betsy's
Betsy.
caught just a second. He's got Guardian Angel, he might need it as he's gonna get popped down. Amazing Soaz on the front. Foxy can't take this. They're gonna have to leave Betsy for dead for just a second. He's not out of this though. They melt through Soaz. Not just yet anyways. ROCCAT have not lost a man, but it looked close for just a second, and they're blowing through the health bars, and now it's Team ROCCAT that are leading the charge to victory. All of Fnatic looking to bleed out here, but ROCCAT, they will not end it just yet, or will they? The last inhibitor fired down. Instead of backing, they were teleporting back in. Foxy just wanted to heal up. And they're not going to finish it just yet. Wadid almost gets caught, but he flashes.
Defender's advantage comes out for Fnatic, though, as they're able to get back onto the fountain. And now they're going to chase ROCCAT down and try and deny them the Elder Dragon. It looked to have been a bit of an overextend from ROCCAT, but with so many minions in their base, Fnatic have to draw back, have to keep their Nexus towers alive, which means ROCCAT can take down the Elder Drake. It looked to have been an overextend when Betsy got caught.
With super minions marching into the base. With the
Daisy's
dragon
here.
enhancement, they've caught Maxlor. Daisy's there, but they are healthy enough to hang on. Maxlor is just trying to get out as he hops over to Caps and makes him back off of this one. And now it's time for Nexus turrets. Jezzy's is going to make a wish, but it may not come true. Maxlor does get shut down, so maybe there's something to it right now. ROCCAT has split focus. Daisy helping out, and Foxy's being pushed back, but they've taken down one Nexus turret. They're looking for another. Foxy's keeping everybody occupied, while Betsy and Yarden look to finish the game. But Dave's there too. Caps is back in. Betsy's got shields for Dave, and he's hanging out. Oh, it's Soaz going down. Wadid's staking around, and he grabs that kill. Amazing, way too low. He's got to go back to Fountain, and there's nothing Fnatic can do. They're trying, but it is just not enough. ROCCAT with the win on the board.